Why do you love him?
Because he's crazy and I'm in love with psychotic characters and I want him to fourth Critshot me in the asshole. Oh my god!
Here's number 4 and she just...
4!
If you want some melody, just let me know.
Hello, it is Jazz with BentoByte, and we're doing something a little different today, okay? Let me tell you, I love Waver Velvet, and he is my husband. I have blown a good chunk of my paychecks on merchandise of him. So what we're gonna do today at Anime Expo is interview people on why they love their waifu or husbando, and just kind of ask how much they've splurged on their favorite characters, because let me tell you, buddy, we're on the triple digits. So you know, let's get into it. Why are you in love with her?
Ever since I saw her on Fate Apocrypha, I just knew oh yeah, she was pretty hot. And then I rolled for her on Fate Go, and that was literally my first 5-star servant on my free Saint Courts, 30 Saint Courts, and then I got her, and I'm like, hell to the fucking yeah! I got my wife. Sweet.
Why do you love him?
He's just really cute. Also, I want him to beat me up. That's about it.
And when did you realize you were in love with him?
When I saw him beat up someone, I was like, that's the man for me.
What's with everyone in violence in this group?
I'd say my name.
What did you call yourself?
I was like, I had to say my name. I was like, oh, it's Keanu, what's up?
And Keanu, who's your husband or wife?
My husbando is Shiro from Voltron.
And why do you love him?
Because he's such a dad, like Chris.
So you love Chris?
Yes.
And when did you realize you were in love with him?
With Chris or Shiro?
Shiro! Hello?
Fuck. When was the first episode of Voltron? Like 1 or 2, I'm like, him. That's the one.
I think that one.
Like, that's the one.
And last question, how much have you spent on merchandise of her?
Oh god. Estimation, my entire bank account of $1,500.
Oh my gosh, that's so much!
Hey, I saw her in Japan. I was in Japan, and I had a junk ton of money. I said, fuck it. She's my waifu. I'm spending every last penny on her, including Fate Go, and by the way, in Fate Go money, I spent a total on her of $357.
Oh my god!
$1,300?
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
$1,300?
Yes, and I love her that much.
Why do you love him?
I love him because Kingdom Hearts was a game I grew up with since it came out in 2002, and I was like in, what, 3rd, 4th grade? Yeah. One of the first like RPGs next to Final Fantasy that I got. And when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, I fell in love with the blonde boy that summer ended too early for.
And why did you fall in love with him?
Like, I don't know. I guess it could be like his like the attitude, like to know like I want to be like the best, but also having like a shitty attitude. I don't know. I usually fall for the really bad characters, the what you call it, trash characters.
Oh yeah, relatable.
Yeah, so that's probably why.
Okay, she's not my waifu, but like she's definitely my best girl, and that's Mashikere Life. And then I have an entire bag dedicated to her. Like I don't know, I feel like she's like waifu material, but the thing is that I don't want to waifu her. It's just kind of like I want to protect her, like how like she like she wants to protect the protagonist, and so it's like no, but I want to protect you. And then like I guess I kind of relate to Gurako because it's like the only person who could loot her is me, like no one else, and I won't loot her. So I actually had a smaller bag, and this is like the second anime convention where I'm debuting the bigger bag. Yeah.
And Vivian, who is your husband?
Porcus the Ace, and he is from One Piece.
And why do you love him?
He has a very fierce, fiery spirit. Of course, it comes from his powers, coming from the Maramarafu, which is the Fire Fist. And he's just very go-get, live life to the fullest. And I love that kind of spirit. He
sounds like a good boy.
He is a very good boy.
And why do you love him?
I think that he is a really great portrayal of like the comedic character without being solely based on just being kind of an idiot or like not having any sort of personality other than just being goofy and dumb. Like he has a lot of backstory and a lot of like hardships that he goes through, and I think that really makes him relatable. I also like his jokes, and he's very charming and funny, and I relate to him a lot. He's always hungry, so that's me.
Relatable, yeah. And why do you love him?
He's just a really relatable character to me. Honestly, there's a lot to it. It's a really long story, but this character means a lot to me. I just feel feel a lot for him.
And when did you realize you were in love with him?
The second I saw the promo art for this game.
Really? That's like seconds.
Yeah, he's my kind of type of character, so the delinquent and all that, so yeah, that's why.
Hello, I am here with
Alice.
And Alice, who is your husband?
It's Jin from League of Legends. So fucking sexy.
And why do you love him?
Because he's crazy, and I'm in love with psychotic characters, and I want him to fourth Critshot me in the asshole. Four. I creamed.
Nut.
This is an 18 plus long. Oh my god. Don't tell mom.
And when did you realize you were in love with him?
Depends on when he got released. I think like last year it was Love at First Sight, or 2 years ago. Yeah.
And how much money have you spent on merch of him?
The thing with Jin is no one ever draws him. So, and yeah. And when they draw him, like everyone always rushes to get it for me, so I never spent any money on him.
Wow, you're the first person.
God, really? Oh my god,
yeah.
yeah. Dude, I'm a cheap ass.